When did you first meet Lieutenant Rodriguez?
About 18 months ago when I began investigating his squad.
But you became aware of him long before that, weren't you?
Yes, as a rookie cop, I found myself in a compromising situation through no fault of my own. Without inquiring into the facts, he reported me to IAB. I was forced to testify about it to save my career.
And is that how you wound up working for Internal Affairs?
Yes.
Did your situation leave you with any bad feelings toward Lieutenant Rodriguez?
I was angry at the time, but it passed. My career took off, and I forgot about him. Fact is, until I was given a new command, I had no contact with him for 16 years.
And what contact have you had with him since getting a new command?
I have oversight of Manhattan detectives, including the 15th Squad, which has been the subject of several investigations.
And how has Lieutenant Rodriguez reacted to those investigations?
He's been hostile, uncooperative, ignored document requests, and refused to make detectives available for interviews. We've had our share of sharp exchanges.
Were your investigations colored by your history with him?
I won't deny dealing with him stirred up memories. That made me give the 15th an extra hard look. Then it was for the best.
Why do you say that?
Because I uncovered evidence of rampant corruption.
Objection. Assuming facts not in evidence. There's been no formal finding of misconduct.
Sustained.
Captain, did you receive any bad news the day of the incident?
Yes, I learned that my relationship with a female subordinate had been exposed to my wife and my superiors. I also learned that I had been passed over for a promotion.
And did you have occasion to visit Lieutenant Rodriguez that day?
Twice, the first time to announce the findings of an ongoing investigation into the squad.
And what were those findings?
Detectives moonlighting as bouncers in clubs serving alcohol, associating with dealers and the like.
And why did you choose to announce your findings that day?
When news of my relationship broke, I knew the lieutenant had tipped off IAB. I realized he'd do anything to stop my investigation, so I had to move on him fast.
Objection as to what the witness knew.
Sustained.
How did Lieutenant Rodriguez respond to news of your findings?
He was confrontational. I asked point blank if he had gone to IAB about my relationship. He said he had, and that one way or the other, he was going to be rid of me.
What happened next?
He stood up, said it was me and him alone in that office, and with the kind of day I was having, no one would ask what happened.
Did you ask him what he meant by that?
I didn't need to, because he went for his gun.
What did you do?
I drew my gun and fired.
Did you believe Lieutenant Rodriguez intended to kill you?
I had no doubt.
And did you then move toward him with the intention of firing again?
No. I followed proper procedure by covering him with my gun with the intent of disarming him. Next thing I know, I'm shot in the back.
Are you on suspension now?
I am.
Is it your intent to return to work?
Regardless of what happens here, my physical disability will prevent that. My whole life, all I ever wanted was to be a cop. And every day for 18 years, I was the best cop that I could be. Now it's over because someone didn't like the fact that I was doing my job.
Thank you, Captain.
Let's talk about the day you shot Lieutenant Rodriguez. On May 20th, your affair with a subordinate became public. Your wife threw you out of the house, and you were passed over for a promotion. Correct?
It was a bad day.
And on that bad day, the subordinate you've been having an affair with was filing a sexual harassment suit, right?
I don't deny any of that.
And in the wake of this tidal wave of bad news, you went out and got drunk, didn't you?
I won't deny I had a few drinks to steady myself, but I can hold my alcohol.
Is it your testimony here today that with a blood alcohol content of 0.25, 3 times the limit to legally drive, you were able to spot the lieutenant going for his gun, draw your own pistol, and shoot him before he was even able to unholster his weapon?
That's what happened.
Well, you're the fastest gun in the East, aren't you, Captain?
Objection.
Sustained.
Before shooting the lieutenant, did you or did you not tell Sergeant Martens that the lieutenant had screwed you for the last time?
I meant that I had evidence to prove that he was a dirty cop, not that I was looking to take him out.
After shooting the lieutenant, did you or did you not tell Detective Ortiz he got what he deserved?
I don't recall that. But since he tried to kill me for doing my job, he got better than he deserved.
And did you or did you not ask Dr. Devlin if the bastard was dead?
I don't recall, but I wouldn't wish anyone who tried to take me out a speedy recovery.
You were drunk and enraged, and you tried to kill a man you've been obsessed with for years.
That's a bald-faced lie.
Your entire story's a bald-faced lie, isn't it, Captain?
Objection. Counsel's badgering.
Sustained.
Nothing further.
Redirect, Your Honor. Captain, would you consider yourself, to use an expression, a trigger-happy cop?
No.
In your 18 years on the job, how many times have you fired your weapon on duty?
Once.
So in Lieutenant Rodriguez's office, that's the only time you've ever used your weapon?
That's correct.
Thank you.